Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and we're going to take a look at the new Samsung phone that just came out, the Galaxy S23 FE. And their FE lineup is more of their budget devices. They actually didn't come out with one with the S22, but they restarted it this year, and it looks like they're building out the FE family, because I did just cover their new FE tablet, which I will link to that video down below in case you missed it. They also have buds that are in the FE lineup. Now, Samsung's offering a lot of trade-in deals for this device to bring the price even lower, and even group deals with the tablet and buds. I can link to all of those down below. Now, at launch, this device you can get it as low as $600. So definitely a lower price than, say, the S23 and S23 Plus that came out earlier this year. They do have some deals going on those devices, though. I can link to those as well. But for now, we're going to take a quick look at what comes in the box of the S23 FE and then get some hands-on with this new phone from Samsung. Let's get started. Let's begin. The new Galaxy S23 FE from Samsung in their small packaging. Let's open it up right away. There's a look at that purplish color. We're going to set that to the side. Take a quick look at what comes in the box. Inside, you've got your SIM ejection tool, quick start guide, and USB Type-C to Type-C cable for charging. And that's everything in the box. Let's check out the device. I want to point out there's a lot of cool colors with the FE as well. On top of this purple color, they've got a mint, cream, graphite. I think there's even indigo and tangerine depending on what market you're in, but I'm gonna turn the phone on for the first time, and while it boots up, we're gonna take a closer look at the hardware. Down at the bottom, you've got your microphones, USB Type-C port for charging one of your speakers. Moving along, on the right side is where the power button, volume rockers are. I want to say there's a lot of surface area on the side to hold on to. It's not quite completely flat. You'll see it rounds out just a little bit on the sides. Also want to point out there is a bit of a camera bump. You can check that out right here. And then on the top here, another microphone and our SIM card slot. Along the left side is just an antenna here, and that's just about it. Flipping it over on the back, a close look at that purple color of our Galaxy S23 FE. Pretty sleek. I like the way it accents with the silver. And speaking of, we do have a triple camera setup. There's a 50 megapixel main sensor with optical image stabilization, an 8 megapixel telephoto lens with 3 times optical zoom, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. Anyways, now that our phone is booted up, I'm gonna run through the startup process, talk about anything that's noteworthy. You do have the option to set up face recognition or your fingerprint scanner. This is an in-display fingerprint scanner, so just set your thumb on down. It looks like the icon moves around just a little bit, just so you can get a full look at your finger. So just move your finger around, set it down. The vibration motor has been pretty nice, actually, a little bit light. With setting our finger down here, there's just a slight vibration, and when typing, it felt pretty good. So vibration motors are getting a solid even on more budget devices, so that's really nice to see. Continuing through, there we go, 100% fingerprint added. You can add more if you'd like, or add more later. And we are all set up and ready to go. This is a 6.4-inch dynamic AMOLED display, which will go all the way up to 120 Hertz. It seems like it's enabled out of the box just by these smooth animations. First of all, to double check, let's jump into settings, display, and motion smoothness. So it's set to adaptive, so it'll adjust all the way up to 120 Hertz depending on the type of content. You can change it to 60 Hertz if you'd like to change your battery life. Also pointing out, there's a 2340 by 1080p resolution on this display. Very quickly, let's try out that in-display fingerprint scanner. So setting our thumb down, that was really quick and accurate. So very simple. With the display off, let's set it down. There we go. So you don't need to have the lock screen or display even turned on for it to work. It'll take a little bit for you to get used to where the position is, but it seems to be really quick and accurate, pretty impressive. A couple things I'd like to point out, depending on your market, this does have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor plus an IP68 rating, so it does have that dust and water resistance, which is great to see in a device of this price. Also, very quick comparison, this is the S23 Plus with very similar dimensions with the overall body design. When you do flip it to the front, you'll notice a little bit of a difference in those bezels. So smaller bezels on the S23 Plus, as expected, just a little bit better looking because the screen is 0.2 inches larger, 6.4 inches versus 6.6 inches. So just wanted to give a quick comparison and look between the two phones. And opening that camera app for the first time, let's just snap a few quick pictures just so you can see the shutter speed. Seems to be very quick overall. You can go to 0.6 for that ultra wide angle lens, show more in the shot, or 3 times optical. So that's nice. There is a telephoto lens, an actual, not digital zoom, optical zoom, so you get more quality out of your 3x shots. The Samsung camera app also has a crazy amount of features like portrait mode, video. Video you can shoot all the way up to 8K. 24 frames per second. And going into more, they have Pro mode and Pro video mode, night mode, a lot of different ones. So you can have a lot of fun with the camera because this app and chipset allow for a lot of features. Also, in case you were wondering, just press the aspect ratio button here where it says 4:3 to take advantage of the 50 megapixels. You can also do so in Pro mode, but if you want a quick swap to the 50 megapixel shot, it's right there. Obviously, a huge perk of having a Samsung device is being able to use their ecosystem of other devices and features that they add to their phones that are really useful, such as Samsung DeX. So that is built in where you can use a more desktop-like experience on another display even wirelessly. Aside from that, they also have a lot of other settings that make Android more useful overall, so they add their own features on top of Android. If you go into advanced features and labs, you can add multi-window for all applications, so it will just force it. Maybe some might look a little weird, but overall, most of them do work in multi-window, split screen view, pop-up view, and then scrolling down, there's a lot of motions and gestures such as lift to wake and just other ones you can enable. So anyways, overall, that's just about everything I want to talk about with the new Galaxy S23 FE. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think, especially in such a less expensive package. This is an enticing offer to, get into the Samsung ecosystem. There's a lot of cool colors and some solid specs as well at this price point. So drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to subscribe. A lot more content coming soon. And as always, thanks for watching.